Alright, so we can easily see why the smoke, brimstone, and fire which is issued forth out of their mouths is being used to symbolize their doctrine. It's the doctrines of hell. Okay, absolutely. Now, let's just look at this because this is just something that makes sense because we're comparing it with that movie. And it says, "For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt." Now remember in the movie when they're in the basement and that snake-like appendage comes down into the basement with that all-seeing like eye camera on the front, and it moved around like a serpent, if you will. It's kind of very fitting, if not absolutely fitting here, at least in symbol. Okay. Now I'm not trying to tell you that this movie is describing to you exactly how these aliens are. No, all of this is in symbol, friend. That movie is fulfilling in symbol. It's just another translation of these scriptures into the material, visual precept. Okay? And that's really what this movie is doing. I don't know if it's consciously or subconsciously, but this movie is translating this information into this entertainment format that, has come to us as War of the Worlds. And it's just absolutely incredible how well this parallels it. So, alright, so this fire, smoke, and brimstone, I'm telling you it's this doctrine that comes forth out of their mouths, which is going to be what eventually leads men to their death if they believe in it. Not being that this stuff is just actually killing guys and lasers are happening and people are dying and falling on the street like you see in the movie, or like we're led to believe in popular culture. No, it's not going to be that. It's going to be by what you believe in. The very same premise of what we understand about the words of Jesus Christ. If the words of Jesus Christ cause one to live life eternal, well, believing upon these doctrines of hell will seize that eternal life and cause you to not live any longer. And that's what it's being symbolized as. That doctrine will lead one to an eternal death. Christ's words will lead one to an eternal life. So as we come this direction, this is what's going to help us understand how it's doctrine, and that it's aimed particularly at the minds of men and their belief systems, if you will. And we're right here, still in chapter 9, the fifth trumpet, where we went into heavy detail about the star scenario. Let's read. "And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads." Let's talk about this for a moment here. Now, first of all, they're not hurting any of the natural environment, okay? It's saying that their chief concern is about this message which is issuing forth out of their mouths, okay? And it says that they were commanded to hurt all of those men, but they could not hurt the men which were sealed, okay? Let's listen to this again. "Neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads." So the only people that they can hurt, my friends, are those that don't have faith, that are not sealed by faith. Now, I've already gone into the heavy detail, and there is an anatomical reason for this and why it is describing it in your forehead, and it has everything to do with the pineal gland. But I'm not going to talk about that right now, because it is still the very same thing. It is faith. If you have absolute faith, this doctrine is not going to be able to harm you, and that's exactly what it's saying. "And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man." That is that poisonous doctrine